is Hunter at Sunrise, acoustic eclectic music for your Sunday morning. We're streaming live at hunteratsunrise.com, whrv.org, iTunes, Shoutcast, Radio Time, and altradio.org. We're on your digital radio at 89.5 WHRV HD2 Alt Radio. You know we like to do live acoustic sessions on the show. I think I say this almost every Sunday, but not all of them are live. But today is Mike Lawson in our studio here to play some tunes for you this morning. How are you, Mike?
Doing well, Hunter.
Yeah. We were talking a little bit earlier how rainy it was and how somber the show has been here this morning. Mike is here to cheer us up, right, Mike?
I'm going to try.
There you go. Here's Mike Lawson on Hunter at Sunrise.
Got no money, can't get far. We can hide in this old train car. We won't come home till we know who we are. In the morning, the sunlight seeps through the cracks of the song. Boxcar room for two, and by now we are miles from everything we know. Just me and you, do da da dee da da dee da. Just me and you, do da da dee da da dee da. Just me and you, do da da dee da da dee da. Just me and you, do da da dee da da dee da. There's no turning back. Are we gone too far? On and on we roll in this old train car. All our friends, they must wonder where we are. We got love here, we got time to spare. We got nowhere, we got everywhere. Where we'll end up, I haven't got a clue. No, no. Just me and you, do da da dee da da dee da. Just me and you, do da da dee da da dee da. Just me and you, do da da dee da da dee da. Just me and you, do da da dee da da dee da. And I don't know about you, but I need something new. This old train will take us there.
Sunrise here with Mike Lawson here on the Sunday morning. Well, welcome to the show. What do you think so far?
Thanks, Hunter. Oh, no, this is awesome.
Oh, yeah, good. Because that was a pretty cool song, and that's a new song that's on your new EP, isn't it?
Yeah, we did, so my band, The Veer, myself, Jeff Pearson, and Will Swafford, we did a 3-song EP, released it back in January. It's on iTunes, Amazon. It's also on Pandora, which was really exciting for us.
Yeah. Now, congratulations are in order because you were part of the Emerging Artist Contest, the C-Level Singer-Songwriter Festival this year, and you were like among the last 3 artists on the stage. That must have made you feel good.
Yeah, it was probably the most nerve-wracking experience of my life. It's so different than playing a set for an hour where you just get to play a bunch of songs and kind of warm up and ease into it. You get about 3.5 minutes to play a song and you got to nail it, and everybody else that's playing is amazing. And I think it could have gone a lot of different ways, but it was just a really cool experience to meet so many other local musicians who are all just really supportive of each other.
All 10 of the artists this year were very, very, very good.
Yeah, it was phenomenal.
I don't even know how the judges figured it out. But
I'm not envious of them at all.
Yeah, but you did nail it. You nailed it on a couple of occasions, the 2 songs that you played, and that was pretty cool. And the winner, Tom Mueller, is going to be on the show here shortly. And if you're wondering why Mike is on the show first, it's because we talked to Mike before I even found out he was in the contest. Because you sent me this EP and I was impressed with it, and to have Mike come in for an acoustic session, and then I show up to the contest, and there you are. That was a little bit of a surprise for me, Mike.
Yeah, I just pop up.
But it was good seeing you in the festival this year. So you think you'll come back out again next year, or is it too nerve-wracking for you?
You know, it depends. We're about to start working on a full-length album, and depending on where we are with that process, that's one of the competition criteria, is that if you've released a full-length album, then you're not eligible. So if that album is done by next year at this time, then I'll probably have to bow out gracefully. But
sure.
If not, I'll give it another go.
Oh, good. Let's talk about your band, The Veer. How long have you guys been together?
It's been a little over a year. We got together probably last March, so March 2014. Really only been playing shows since October. And so, yeah, really kind of new to the scene. Well, myself, the other two, they've been doing it for a while.
What venues have you been playing? Is there some place that you play a lot that people might be able to come and see you?
Well, we haven't. I don't know that we haven't doubled up on any location yet. But we played in October. We played the Suffolk Peanut Festival, which was a blast. We played the Norfolk Arts Festival in October. We played at Red Bones in Chesapeake a couple times. We've played down at Fresh in Virginia Beach. But we've got some exciting stuff coming up. I'll be playing at O'Connoroo at the end of May, which I'm really looking forward to. I think that's going to be solo. But then as a band, we'll be playing June 6th at the Hampton Bay Days, opening up for Sons of Bill.
Oh, wow.
Which is, that's a really exciting spot to be opening up for such an acclaimed Virginia band.
They are a very good band.
Indeed.
Actually got to meet them, and I said to them, first thing I said was, why do they call you the Sons of Bill? Well, because our father's name is Bill.
Right.
And we are the Sons of Bill. But anyway, what else would you like to play for us here?
So yeah, this is the next song I'm going to play is I know you guys wanted me to really cheer things up today. I'm gonna.
we didn't stress you out.
No. I swear I'll end on a high note. But yeah, it's funny because it's like I think I had to dig out the 2 more upbeat songs I had. This is not one of them.
Oh, okay.
This is a song called "What Are You Waiting For." It's not on the EP. It might be my personal favorite song that I've written, but it's something that will be on the upcoming album.
Cool. Here's Mike Lawson here on Hunter at Sunrise.
I'm gonna start a fire. I'm gonna light this place while you dance in the shadows, so no one sees your we are Gone and tear this whole thing down, 'cause I don't really give a damn. We both know that's why you came. There's no weapon in my There's no weapon in my hands. Oh, what are you waiting for? Oh, what are you waiting for? Oh, what are you
Sunrise here with Mike Lawson here this morning. And, well, do you write a lot, Mike?
It's kind of intermittently. I think I'd like to write a lot more than I do. I try to not force it too much. I went through a really long. I've really only been writing for about 18 months.
Really?
Yeah. And so this is everything that in this past year has kind of been a crazy whirlwind of things happening a lot faster than I thought they would, which has been really cool. But yeah, I think I'm still really figuring out what my writing process is and how to approach that a bit more intentionally. So I've got a couple right now that are in the works that I just keep kind of putting off because I'm just like, I don't really feel like it today. But
sure. Well, you don't sound like you've been playing the guitar for just 18 months. How long have you been playing the guitar?
About 6 years.
6 years?
So I started when I was 23. Forgive me as I'm tuning up back.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, I was 23. I was in my last year of grad school at Long Island University, and it was going through a pretty bad breakup. And my friends all chipped in, and they bought me this guitar. And it was just like, my friend taught me this C chord, and I was hooked. And so instead of going to class, I would spend 8 hours a day just trying to figure out how to play this instrument.
Interesting. You taught yourself then?
For the most part, I did. Once I got a couple years into it, I did take some lessons for about a year, just to try to just kind of speed up that learning curve a bit. But it's not the first instrument that I've learned. I grew up playing the French horn.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question. If you'd played any kind of instrument before.
Yeah, and I come from a very musical family. My mother is a music teacher. She's been teaching vocal music for 30 plus years. My father got his doctorate from Michigan State in music. Grandfather was a music teacher. He played the French horn, so that's kind of where I picked that up.
So it was something that you played the French horn in the band?
Not in this band. No, I actually haven't.
No, I mean this band. I mean,
in high school symphonic band
that's what I meant.
And orchestra and all that fun stuff. It just got to be when I went to college. French horn was just too cool. And I had to pick up a less cool instrument because I couldn't. The influx of women that were just knocking down my door.
They were flocking around you.
To the French horn.
Please play the French horn.
Yeah, it was insane.
That's pretty wild. That's pretty wild. Well, So you started singing some songs and playing your own songs 18 months ago.
Yeah.
And now here you are.
Here I am.
And you're already getting ready to put out your first album. So it can be a process. It can be kind of quick, it sounds like.
Yeah, it's not, and I think a lot of it has been, I mean, Jeff Pierce has been really an invaluable asset to this project, and just, I think I've been able to, as somebody that's new to the area and kind of new to the music scene, based on his experience with the Pawn Shop Lifters and all their success in the area, I've been able to kind of, I think, skip some of those lower rungs on the ladder, if you will.
I see.
Is where I feel like a lot of people are able to, I'm able to get kind of connected with the right people based on who he knows, which has just been, I mean, really helpful and really invaluable.
How long have you been in the area?
A little over 2 years. I came down here in January 2013.
And you're originally from New York?
Yes.
New York City?
No. I grew up in upstate New York, in Utica, New York. And then I lived on Long Island for 8 years when I was going to school and worked out there for a little bit as well.
Just curious, what kind of music were you listening to when you were younger?
Oh, not what I play. Yeah, I actually had some very different music tastes. Listened to a lot of hip hop growing up as a kid. Yeah, and a lot of hip hop, a lot of the stuff that was really popular in the late '90s. So I still have a special place in my heart for '90s alternative as well.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But never didn't really have the voice for that kind of music, and
sure.
so it was a long time coming for me to accept that folk was a bit more suited for my vocal ability.
Certainly for that guitar, that's for sure.
Yeah.
What else would you? We're talking with Mike Lawson, by the way. What else would you like to play for us here?
Sure. So the last I want to play is a song called "Lie Here with Me." It's going to be the title track on the upcoming solo album.
Wow, you guys already have a title?
Yeah, the title is set. The concept is set.
Wow.
Everything's just about written. I got one more song that I'm trying to push forward, but I've been kind of putting it off a little bit and procrastinating.
Wow, you're organized.
Sometimes.
You're very organized. You guys are organized.
Hopefully.
I don't have many bands that come on here. I've actually talked with national recording artists, and I say, so what's the title of your next record? And you go, oh, I'll make that up at the last minute.
Yeah, well, we did that with the EP. We're kind of like, oh, let's do these 3 songs, and we'll record them, and then we'll just figure everything else out. And then what happens is we've got these 3 songs. We actually finished the recording process in about October, and we're just kind of sitting on them because we couldn't decide on what we're going to do for a title or artwork and all that stuff. And so we ended up not releasing it, and then finally we were just like, oh, we'll just call it the Veer EP, and here's this logo we'll put on it. And maybe we should explain something. What does the Veer mean? It's Latin, isn't it? Yes, it's Latin for man, but it's also used. It could be interchanged for hero or husband, and it kind of came about as I've always been a little bit antiquated and archaic. And so I was looking for something that kind of captured that, and I've always been personally fascinated with the idea and the concept and the complexities of man and masculinity and the many different sides that are in that, and I think I try to bring that into my writing. And so when I came across the Latin word "veer," which is actually pronounced "weir," but it just kind of sounded weird to do that.
Yeah.
And people have enough problems pronouncing it as it is. So
I think I called it the burr.
Yeah, at some point we might just change to that, but it just adds to the aura. And then you also kind of, it's kind of nice that it's got the first 3 letters of Virginia in there as well.
Sure.
So it's a nice little added bonus.
Okay, well, you're going to play another song. And what's the name of the song again?
This is called "Lie Here with Me."
Excellent. Here is Mike Lawson here on 100 at Sunrise.
Crossed all my T's and I dotted my I's. I was ragged and weak, I was lost in my life. Well, I'm no worse for wear, but I know worse for where I've been. But I promise I'll do my best to let you in, 'cause I'm crazy for on a storm, but I've been gone for too long, too long. All the places I've been away, things that I said, well, none of it matters, no. It's not who I am. Well, I'm weary and tired with thoughts in my head. I drive all night just to get to your bed. 'Cause I'm crazy upon a storm, but I've been gone for too long, too long. I'll tell you stories of all I see, but right now just lie here with me. I'll tell you stories of all I see, but right now just lie here with me. I'll tell you stories of all I've seen over, but right now just lie here with me. I'll tell you stories of all I've seen over, but right now just lie here with me. Whoa. I'll tell you stories of all I've seen over, but right now just lie here with me. Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah. Mike Lawson here on 100 at Sunrise. Thank you for coming down here on such a rainy day.
Thanks, Hunter. I appreciate it.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed our little acoustic session here. It will be on our website around midweek, we hope. And thanks so much for coming down here today.
Appreciate it. Hope to be back soon.
Before we go, though, if anyone's been looking at our Facebook page this morning, and they're probably wondering, where did you get that hat? It is a wonderful hat.
It's a Stetson.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, American classic. Actually, I got it at Stark and Lagoon down on Granby Street.
Oh, okay.
I've always driven past it and been like, that's not really a store that I want to shop at. But their hat selection is excellent. So if you are in the market for a good Stetson, I would recommend Stark and Lagoon.
Stark and Lagoon, you can mail your check to Mike Lawson. That advertisement. No, but thanks so much for coming down here today. It's been great.
Thank you, Hunter.
And look for the new album from The Veer. When do you think it might be out?
That's up in the date. We're hoping to get working on recording next month. But in the meantime, you can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/The Veer Band. THEVIRBAND. Or
Okay.
you can follow me on Instagram at Acoustic Mike.
Excellent. Mike Lawson here on Hunter at Sunrise, and that's going to do it for me. My name is Hunter Hughes. Gonna head on out of here. You can check out this show on demand starting at 11:30 this morning. Also check out our podcasts of our acoustic sessions. And we have a playlist posted every Sunday, and also our concert calendar. It goes up to 2016 now. Gonna leave you here today with James McMurtry. I've been playing this album from him called Complicated Game, and I thought I'd end with a song called Ain't Got No Place, or Ain't Got a Place. This is James McMurtry here on Hunter at Sunrise, 89.5 WHRV HD2 Alt Radio, Norfolk, Virginia, and hunteratsunrise.com.